everyone, what is up and welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Liz, and today I'm doing something completely different. If you are a subscriber here, or if you are brand new to this channel, I do reset motivations, clean with me, lifestyle, day in the life, mom vlogging, all of the above. This is something completely different. I wanted to show you guys that I'm not just a cleaning channel, that I'm not just somebody that likes to clean for fun. I am an artist by trade. I went to art school to actually become a painting professor, and long story short, art school made me hate it. I got really sick. I had to leave art school, so it was something that I actually learned that I needed to just keep doing what I was doing. And for Christmas this year, for my stockings, I got these painting sets, and I follow it kind of. I used some of the paint, but the paint was dried, so I ended up switching to my own paint that I have. I have a whole bunch of oil and acrylic and tempera paint, but I end up switching to my acrylic paint so it dries faster. And these are actually hung up in my kitchen. If you watched my most recent productive day in the life video, you would see that these are above my calendar in my kitchen. I also have a set of 4 that I want to paint as well. It has a picture of herbs, one of basil, one of lavender, and one of jasmine. I want to frame those, and I also want to put those in my kitchen as well. Especially in like future wise too, I want to put more of my artwork around the home. If you know, here in my bedroom, I have some of my canvases on the wall. Next to my Mac, I have a drawing that's on the wall next to the bed. I want to do more stuff and hang more paintings in my home that I created. This is something that is definitely a family thing as well. One of my dear sweet cousins, Ginny, her dad, he had a lot of his paintings in their home, and I want to do the same thing when we move. I want to have more of my paintings like shown around the home, so when people come over, they can see it. It's not just something that's hiding away underneath the bed or in a closet. I want to put them out, and I do make a lot of the paintings I make are hyper realistic, or they are very avant-garde, if you will. Like, I have a study of Andy Warhol / Peter Max, a series of those. I have one that's a 4 print on a larger canvas, and I have one that's a smaller one. I actually sold 2 of those to teachers. So Miss Limpress and Mr. Blaze, if you guys are listening, I love you guys. I hope you guys still have those up where you said you were going to put those. Miss Limpress put my print of my face in her kitchen because her kitchen is blue and orange. And then Mr. Blaze, I don't know where you put that one, but they both bought them from me. So those were my first like real commissioned pieces of work that I did. I did end up selling like drawings of people and stuff like that when I was in high school as well. And so art is something that's very well versed in my life, but I have a specific style that not a lot of people like, and when they like it, it's very different from what others have seen. So there's a lot of canvases that I still have to finish, like the one that's next to all my pops on my wall. There's it was a clock at one point. I think I'm just gonna bring the clock back, but it's surrounded by what would be skulls. And originally I wanted to turn it into sugar skulls because I am fascinated with the Day of the Dead and that whole culture. If you didn't know, mine and my husband's anniversary is actually the Day of the Dead. So, and that was totally not planned. It was something that we originally were supposed to get married on St. Patrick's Day. Because of me being Irish and him being Scottish, I really wanted to bring that together full-fledged, but we ended up postponing our wedding by a year. We were supposed to get married in 2018 and then postponed it to 2019 right before the pandemic hit, and we got married on the Day of the Dead. And it so happens that I am very intrigued and interested in that culture. So a lot of the times if I have a painting and there's a skull involved, it turns out to be a sugar skull. A lot of the drawings that I have, if I have any skulls on them, they are influenced by that culture, if that makes any sense. But that's not the vibe of the paintings that I'm doing this video. The painting that I'm doing right now actually is of oranges. Now, I didn't have a deeper orange. I actually have to buy a deeper orange color acrylic paint. I could make one, but the ones that I have are lighter. This one that I'm using is King's Gold, and it's a yellow orange. I do have like a pumpkin color, but that one is like a bright orange. I want something that's more of an ochre tone. If you are not understanding of paint terms and colors, ochre is like a natural based tone that you can do underpaintings with. Underpainting is the basis of your canvas. That way you know exactly where you're going to paint. Unless you do a freestyle paint, which is generally what I do, unless I have something in mind and then I do an underpainting, or I'll just go on it with pencil and then go over it with an underpainting of an ochre tone, and then I build up my layers. My medium that I prefer is oil painting, but I have to be extremely careful, especially with my kids, because certain oil paints can be toxic. And then there's using a terpenoid, which terpenoid, I do have the odorless one. The one I actually have the bottle down near my feet at my desk. It is the Weber odorless terpenoid. I do recommend you guys checking to see when this does expire, because I did have a bottle that expired a long time ago and I didn't pay attention to it. I also keep pasta sauce jars. The jar I have my terpenoid in actually is a Parmesan cheese bottle, and it's a bottle that I've had since I was in college. So if you have any glass bottles and you do oil painting, I highly recommend you guys use those because they come in handy. It's something that makes it super easy, super efficient, and it will make the transport and holding of the terpenoid much easier. All of these colors are very simple, they're very light and airy. I will end up doing more outline work at the end of this video. You'll see I pull out a Sharpie. I do prefer when things have sharp outlined lines. I've always been like this. In the painting itself, it wants you to go around some of the things with the dark blue color, but I end up pulling out my Sharpie, my fine tipped part of my Sharpie, and I do that to give everything an outline to make it stand out. Also, if you paint and you have a round canvas like this, make sure you paint your outer edges, because you don't want to look at something and then turn to the side and be like, whoa, you missed something. You want to make sure that everything is cohesive, everything looks like it's meant to be there, hence why I'm painting the sides of this. I do realize that you can see through parts of this blue, and that's totally fine. Art is what you make of it. It's what you feel your comfort level is in your stylization. This is something kind of like a sample of giving me the vision of what I want future-wise for our kitchen when we move, which I've talked about a lot with you guys before in previous videos. What I want in my future kitchen, I want to make sure it's something homey, something cozy, something inviting, something that shows off the things that I have. All of my bakeware, my vintage copper and tin bakeware that I used to have on my walls, I want to put those either in our dining room or back in our kitchen. It depends. If I have all of these cute paintings or nice like niche paintings, which is what people can call them, in our kitchen, then I'm going to put all my bakeware pieces probably in a line going from almost the floor up. If we do chair rail in the dining room, then I'm going to put them around our hutch, like probably on one side, some on one side and some on the other side. And I have wooden sconces that I want to put back up. I have to fix one of those. They are in storage. They have been in storage for a while, and I'm keeping them in storage until we move because I want to use those in our dining room, especially if we have a designated dining space, which I am hoping we do, because I really would love to have my dining room separate from my kitchen. I'm fine with having an island and sit at island. Like if we have to keep the one that we have, that's totally fine. Or if we already have an island, like a peninsula, that's great. Then I can reuse our stools. If not, I'm going to find a high top mid-century table and get 4 more of the stools that we have and sit them around it, because we as a family like high top tables. If not, I'm going to find a shorter version of the stools we have, or I also have other mid-century modern styled furniture in my future home list that I have on Amazon. It's a private list, so you can't look at it. I have a lot of 40s and 50s Art Deco, mid-century modern inspired items that I'm really eyeing for the future when it comes to when we purchase. So here is a Sharpie pen that I have that I pulled out to start outlining everything. This is leading up to the end of this video. I'm using this Sharpie pen at first, and then I ended up switching to a bigger tipped pen, bigger tipped Sharpie, I should say, because this ends up dying on the acrylic paint. You have to watch out with your Sharpies and any markers in general. If you don't have the tip downward, they will dry out. So if you didn't know that, that is something to keep an eye on. That's why a lot of the times if you stop using something for a while and it doesn't work, that's why. Just to keep that in the back of your mind. If you have a desk, if you have writing apparatuses, utensils, instruments, just keep that in mind. If it dies, that's what's going to happen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is completely different, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video. I wanted to give you guys something other than a cleaning motivation or a vlog or a lifestyle or day in the life, just to broaden the horizons for you guys, because I'm not a one-trick mom or a one-trick YouTuber. I do other things with my time, and this is one of them. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, you guys.